So the MCLR initiative started gathering signatures yesterday, and it's trying to legalize in 2014. We're what we call the first open source initiative. About a year and a half ago, we started circulating a piece of paper saying, hey, we can do it in 2014. If you don't like it, tell us what's wrong and we'll change it to move forward. That turned into a very long document that we then took to an attorney and created what we have here today. So if everything goes well, we hope to be on the 2014 ballot.
How long do we have to raise 870,000 signatures?
We need about 800,000 signatures by April 18th, so that's about 16.
April 18?
Yeah, April 18th.
So we won't be having this legal in 2014.
Well, the good news is that Prop 19 was able to gather their signatures within about 2 weeks, so it's more about the money. We're still trying to get the money to make this happen.
So all investors out there need to listen up?
Yeah, please. MCLR.us is the website, but we are definitely looking to raise the money to get it done in 2014.
How can this make a difference in the lives of people and the jail builders and the...
Well, I mean, California needs this so badly. It's not even funny. But keeping people out of jail, stopping them from losing their rights through raids. We actually put some protections for families in there too. So with medical cannabis, kids are being taken away from their homes. We're going to stop that.
Excellent. That's what we needed. Would you like a button?
So many things that we address in this initiative to make it better for everyone.
Well, we want to thank you today, and that'll do a lot for the environment and the economy.
We hope so.
Hey, so my name's Chris. I'm with Kushed Out Passions. Here we have the Cannabis Coloring Book, which is a collection of original artwork by my friend Kushed Out. We also included activities such as Connect the Pot, mazes. There's also a timeline here in the back. So our goal is to inform people and to end the negative stigma of cannabis and cannabis use. This edition is dedicated to the Cash Hyde Foundation. Cash Hyde was one of the youngest medical marijuana patients. So 20% of proceeds go there, and with each volume we're going to help either a pediatric cancer patient in need. So we're just out to support the cause and to help people out.
And where are we today?
At the High Times Canabis Cup in San Bernardino.
2014. Wow, well, we're glad you're out here supporting a plant that is good for the earth and the people.
Yeah, definitely a versatile material.
And I'm Jeff Clark, Vice President of the California Cannabis Coalition, old friend of Jack Harris, and that's the man who originally wrote this initiative. And Jack was a dear friend who had a vision, and he carried the hippie movement through. What we started out with was peace and love. It's turned into a cannabis movement because hemp is the only thing that's going to make a giant step towards our peace and love world. Industrial hemp is the only thing that's going to change this planet. And Jack's initiative legalizes industrial hemp. Now it also legalizes pot for people over 21, caps the recreational tax at 10%, not like Colorado with its 25% with 600 pages on how to sell it. The other initiatives don't do one thing. This one clears up the records of California prisoners with nonviolent cannabis charges. Clears up your records, and it gets over 5,000 people out of state prisons immediately. So if you want your brothers and sisters to stay in jail, go ahead and vote for the other ones. But I say sign them all, get them on the ballot, but when you actually read them, this is the one you're going to vote for because it was designed by Jack Harris.
And so we have the name. It won't be the Jack Harrow, but
it's the CCHI. It's the California Cannabis Hemp Initiative.
All right, that is such a beautiful logo. We had a little redwood in there behind the cannabis leaf.
I found this site.
We got this all over. We got the bears all over, and the whole after party last night was called the Jack Harris After Party, and all in Jack's honor. We lost another recent activist, Richard Davis, who passed away, and we also lost Ron Tisbert this year and Steve Collette. And I don't know, us old activists are getting old, and I'm not going to
And they're making tremendous progress,
We
by the
are
way.
making progress because in 1967 they would have put a chain around this place, pulled up the paddy wagons, and taken us all the way about 10 at a time. And now we can do this, so be glad to our people like Jack and Dennis Perone and just everybody, Ron Tisbert and Richard Davis, the people that really have a passion for cannabis and hemp. And that's what Jack's initiative is about. Because Jack had a great passion for freedom for the people, and that's what I'm about. So,
We got to do this.
Yes. We don't need more prisons for nonviolent offenders. This is an outrage.
nobody should go to jail for a plant.
No. So,
Period.
we'll work for this.
This initiative legalizes 99 plants for one person. If you want to open up a mom and pop pot store, you can get your license for $1,000 and open up your pot store.
So being somebody who loves statistics and loves mathematics, I'm going to figure out whether we can do this. Whether we can grow enough hemp, enough biomass, and extract enough carbon out of that
I want to know
biomass
about how to
to replace fossil fuel. And that's fine, but that's not good enough. We have to grow enough beyond that to turn into buildings, clothes, and concrete, and everything else you can build hemp with. And that's known as sequestration, carbon sequestration. And so what we suck down to turn into fossil fuel, we send back up. But what we suck down and sequester stays
right around the corner.
So,
down.
we're going to make paper out
When
of
it stays
industrial hemp.
Right, and when it stays down, when it's sequestered into paper and into buildings, that carbon dioxide has been extracted from the atmosphere and not put back. The fuel gets put back.
We have no volunteers.
The buildings and the paper and the clothes does not get
You're
put
going to have a
back.
harder time.
Do we need to concentrate this in areas that are putting out too much CO2, like Southern California?
No, not necessarily, because atmospherically it's pretty uniform. Dank gas meds in there at 25%. No one's smoking in that. I
No.
don't care if it's got
3%.
I don't care if it's got 0.3. 0.3 is way too low. Ohio ditchweed's way higher than that. Or if it's Ohio ditchweed, it's got 1%. Still, nobody's going to smoke it.
Smoke 1%.
Nobody.
But we can wear it. We can absorb
You can wear
CO2.
it. You can eat it because
You can
it's
make
full of-
paper,
it's
save
full of-
trees.
It's full of amazing seeds that are
All the edible
42%
seeds for
edible
food.
protein, 42% digestible protein.
Omega-3, 6, and 9.
All the omegas, all of the omegas, all of the omegas, not just 3, 6, and 9, all the omegas in the proper proportion for human consumption.
Amino acids.
In the proper proportion for human consumption.
Wow.
How much you need is exactly the proportion how much the hemp seed has.
So I drink my hemp protein in the morning.
I don't know, but
The
here's
number that we can
here.
know.
But
It's
this is the whole.
13-00113 if you want to look up the entire
Right, but
Brownie Mary Democratic Club.
We have the right to petition our government for redress of grievances, and we are asking the Democratic Party to help us do that thing, and we're going to support the Democratic Party just like unions do, and Hispanics and African Americans and gay people. They all work with the Democratic Party to protect their rights, and we're doing the same thing.
Hallelujah.
We're gonna
We've
have
entered the mainstream.
We're going to have a booth at the 2014 California Democratic State Convention in March in Los Angeles, and we're going to be right there along with all the others, educating the 3,000 delegates and all the elected officials and wannabe elected officials. Are going to be attending the convention about ending marijuana prohibition and protecting the rights of medical marijuana patients.
And we're going to have a present that signs